All right, everybody, welcome into another episode of the Booth Talk. It's just me today, but we have a special guest, Palomar guard Kylee Trujillo. Kylee, thank you so much for coming on today.
Thank you
How's
for having
everything
me.
going with you?
It's going pretty good. Just got back with from team dinner, so just hanging out with the whole team was pretty nice.
There you go. How's the team feeling? You guys are a pretty new squad from last year.
Um, it was definitely a struggle at first, but even now, like we've gotten so much better and we've developed a lot more than the beginning, which is great. Um, but I think we're feeling a lot more confident in ourselves and with the system, especially we have our whole teams are all new freshmen, and we only have three returners. But I feel like it's getting a lot better than it has been.
Yeah, how'd that kind of process work of getting new people on the team? Was it tryouts? Was it recruiting? Like how does it, or were you a part of that at all, or how that kind of worked this year?
Um, it mostly started in the summer because we have runs during the summer, and we
Hmm.
have people who were recruiting, and Coach Marshall, props to her, like she does all the recruiting, she does a good job at it. She'll have them come in during summer and just do runs with us, and like she'll introduce us to them, and then we'll just see like how they play. Um, and then yeah, it's basically like that's like the tryout, I guess you could say, just see how like well they work, like in like playing times and stuff like that. So that's just like really our tryouts, and then in October is when our team starts practices.
Okay, so then that by that point you guys had to make like final cuts, I guess you could say.
Yeah, I mean, cuts happen throughout October,
Okay.
and but what we have right now, like those girls have just stayed through all October. Like none of them have really been cut. Because they've proven that they like want to be with us and like in practice. So it's pretty good though. I think we're pretty good.
Yeah. Who's like maybe one or two people that you kind of want to highlight that have really feel like have elevated not only your play but like the team's play this year?
I would say Ivory. She's definitely like a lot of these girls didn't come from like winning programs or higher programs than from high school. They came from lower divisions,
Okay.
so they're not very used to competitive like leagues this much. So Ivory, when she first started, she was definitely getting new to the style play we have, and she's definitely has improved so much her playing style with us, and um, just like improved how she moves on the court and better at scoring through like our plays with like her basketball IQ. She's
Yeah.
definitely one of the people who have definitely improved the most. Um, Second person, I would say probably Riri, Riri Davis. She,
Yeah.
even though as a
She's a
little
baller.
guard, yeah, she
Yeah.
has learned to push it to our pace and to just not stop, and has gotten so much more in condition. And as a smaller PG, like her job is to push the ball, find people, and she's just her basketball IQ has also gotten a lot better, knowing that like with our style of play, it's really we're gonna get open shots no matter what with our style of play, and she
Yeah.
just has better IQ of knowing who's gonna be open or not, and she's starting to also get down our defense really well. So she started also take a leadership role because as a PG, you're supposed to work your team through offensive plays, tell them where to go. And she didn't really have a big voice at the beginning because she didn't feel like that she really necessarily earned it. But now, like she's has earned that spot for sure. Like she's gotten a lot better at telling people what to do, where to go, and she's showing her frustration when our teammates don't do their jobs. And that's
Yeah.
like what to do. So I definitely am proud of her for being able to use a voice more often than she has been in the beginning.
Heck yeah, that's cool. Speaking of your guys' defense, I mean, you guys generate turnovers like no other. I mean, that last game against IVC, they're a weaker opponent, but still, like it shows from you guys how good you are on the defensive side. Is that something you guys work on all the time in practice? I mean, is it like we're gonna go full court press so they can stop it, or how does that kind of work?
Yeah, we rep it a lot in practice because a lot of these girls, like I said before, the high schools they came from weren't used to our defensive style. Our
Mm,
defensive style is to really ball pressure and turn these girls over because they're not comfortable with the ball. And so in practice, we rep it a lot, like um, always making sure we get our traps right, making sure how we use the trap correctly, our rotation off the ball is something we really need to work on, and we have been working on, and we've gotten better at. Um, but definitely, we do practice it a lot because these girls aren't used to it. But our
mm,
defense is for sure like always full court press, no matter what, turn the ball over because that's how we get like our juice running. Like when we start seeing teams break, that's when we like fight back or not fight back, but like use that as our own energy because
yeah,
watching them break is just energy for us saying like, oh, we got this. Like they don't want the ball. Like it's just like a competitive type of thing, and we always like turn the ball over, or getting them to turn the ball over, I should say.
yeah. I mean, shoot, that last game they had so many like shot clock violations and like 10-second violations. Like,
Mhm.
is that something you guys kind of strive for and just like it's because at that point it's all mental, right?
Yes, it's a very mental thing about a lot of teams. The way we practice is also to build our mental toughness, and
Mm,
these other teams don't practice like us. Like our practices are hard as hell. Like we go through it. Like we have to compete every day because if we don't compete with each other, how are we going to make ourselves better? We're one of the better
yeah,
teams. So if we're one of the better teams, then we have to push each other so we can make games way easier. So when we pressure people, we know they're not used to this type of pressure from us. And so that's when they start to mentally break and we start getting up on ourselves. Like we start getting that energy. We like seeing people like mentally break. Like that's our main goal. Get them to turn the ball over, 10 counts. Like 10 counts are probably the best ones because like they're like frustrated at their own teammates. Like that's when we get like are up on them.
yeah. Speaking of that mental toughness, is that mainly through Coach Lee, Coach Marshall? Because she's an intense human being. Like just talking to her, like your juices start to flow. Like I'm ready to go out there and play at that point. Like
Yeah, it definitely comes from her because she's built this program. She knows what mental toughness is, and she's had players in the past. Like I've met some of them. Like their mental toughness is just insane. Like even I need to work on my mental toughness. Sometimes I'm just hard on myself because like of a mistake. But with Marshall, she knows that like how to push us because that's going to build a mental toughness. No one's going to care about how you're doing in the game. So her like
mm,
the way she practices us is to build our mental toughness because we have to be the baddest people out there no matter what. We can't let this get to us. So even in practices when things aren't going right, our mental toughness like has to come up. And so
yeah,
she'll like get on us for the correct reasons. So when she tells us something, it like we had to take in the information, not the way she says it. And that's just gonna build our mental toughness even more because once we have a good mental toughness, then our team together will just move on to the next play and get 10 times better than we are now. Mental toughness is one of the biggest thing because a lot of people just quit off of mental toughness. And
no
so
doubt.
we cannot have like any type of quit in us. So her building our mental toughness is just for the better of our team. And it just so no one quits on us and we can't have critters on our team.
Yeah, that's that's great. I love that. Um, you personally, you're a pretty lights out shooter. I think you can agree with that. But when you have a game where maybe you go like 2 for 10 or something, but then the next game, like I think it was last week, you dropped 32 in a game. How are
Mhm.
you able to bounce back? Is it just kind of brush it off? Is it, kind of walk us through that process?
Um, well, I kind of had this like a couple games like in a row where I had like 4 games in a row where like I wasn't scoring a lot, but I think I was just more based off mental like my mental was based off like scoring and that's like basing off of my performance on how I score points. But the way I come back from that is I really just have to tell myself like it doesn't matter how many points I scored. It matters because for me, the way I start to score points is my defense. My defense really gets me going, getting tips, steals, rebounds, diving for the floor, ball for the floor. Like any hustle plays is what really gets me going. So before my last week's game, for a couple games, I didn't score as much. I only had like 4 points, 6 points, 2 points. And I was I was really having a rough time like trying to comprehend that. But I remember during last week's game against Southwestern, I was just telling myself mentally like, just do what you normally do what got you where you were at last year, which was just defending full court and getting girls' heads, like being full ball pressure, getting tips, rebounds, talking on defense. And so last week, once the game started, I really just like my main focus was just be a dog on defense, like pressure the hell out of the ball, like turn these girls over. And once that started happening, that's when my shots start coming in. It's all like it's a rhythm. Once you start doing hustle plays, your shot will come naturally. And that's just really how like I bounce back is that I just really had to go back to where it all got me from high school, my junior senior year, to where I am now, just defense and rebounding. That's really it.
Yeah. So, excuse me. Speaking of high school, how'd you eventually get to Palomar? Was it always, did you know Coach Lee before? Did she kind of recruit you? Were you talking to other schools? What was that process like for you?
Um, so I've known Marshall for a couple of years, and my high school coach was connected with Marshall. He used to be a coach at Palomar for the women's basketball team. And so I've known Marshall for a couple of years, and my senior year, I was struggling with my grades. Like I barely graduated. So I kind of knew that I wasn't exactly ready to like just go to a bigger school because my junior and senior year, I went to Mission Hills High School, and my junior year, I didn't start. I was a six man. But the reason why I
Okay.
was a six man is because I hustle and I wasn't at a skill level as all the other girls. So I made it my job to just rebound the ball and dive for loose balls and play defense. Then my senior year, I started, and that started getting me into more of a rhythm. But the way I was my senior year is when I started scoring more and getting my skill set up more. And the only reason why I went to Palomar, I think it was also a better option for me, is that Palomar, I know JUCO is like kind of overlooked as a skill set in high school and college, but JUCO is really the toughest place that's going to really test your mental toughness and how you are as a player. And so Palomar is also the same style my high school was. So knowing that I wasn't I never got like any offers my senior year, and I knew like my grades weren't good and it wasn't really going to be possible for me to like get an offer somewhere or a scholarship. So I knew like Palomar would definitely be my best option, and I just took it as free education for me for my first 2 years,
Mm,
and so it could take off like the hands of my parents paying. And I think it was probably one of the best options I ever did because it really has improved my since my senior year, improved how I am as a person mentally and as a basketball player. And so just coming from that, it was mostly just because of my grades. Like I was really slacking in my high school year, my senior year. And so I just went decided to go to Palomar, and she's a really good coach. She knows what she's doing. So I'm happy I actually came here because it really has improved me so much.
yeah. I mean, shoot, that's a great story. Able to bounce back, and I assume everything's good now, grades and everything. I mean, you're
Mhm.
playing, so I
A
assume
lot
everything's
better.
good.
Yeah, a lot
Yeah.
better.
Yeah. How were you able to make that jump from your junior to your senior year and then now at Palomar? Like workouts, what were you doing? Shots. I know like I Noodle was saying he makes like 400 a day. Like,
Mhm.
are you on that level? Like, what are you doing?
Um, for my junior year to my into my senior year that summer, I one of my assistant coach, he's a trainer, and I've known him since I was in like fifth grade. Like I've known him for like a while, and I told him like what my goals were. Like I want to make first team all conference. Like I want to prove people like that I am like able to play on this team because Mission Hills is a really big name, and I don't want to be some random girl that just comes in from out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And so during that whole summer, we worked out a lot, and it was working a lot of my handles, my shot, um, like 2 hours a day. And even sometimes at like nighttime, I would get sauced by myself. But I wasn't the type of person I am. Is like I don't know what to do for myself during that time. I didn't know like what drills to do to get me better, and so I kind of needed somebody to lead me that way. And so my trainer, he led me to a better spot my senior year, and so then that's when I was able to improve the most. And then going into my freshman year of college at Palomar, I knew some of the girls that were already there, so some of my sophomores at the time, and we just decided to get shots up at night at the gym, and we would use the shooting machine, like get a couple hundred shots in. I would go in there by myself sometimes, get probably like 500 shots. But that I just like was really repping my shot a lot because my shot was not the best, and I wanted to be able to score more than I have, but not make that my main goal, like my main like skill set. Because I know I'm not the best shooter. I still need to improve way more than I am now. And so, sorry, I knew that I just really had to rep it because I'm coming as a freshman with 6 sophomores that were already at Palomar. I knew I really had to like work on what I was gonna be able to do.
Coming from Mission Hills, that's obviously like that's a big school for high schools here in San Diego. I mean, I feel like they're good at every
Yeah.
sport. I don't know how they do it. Um, but was the skill level different? Going to Palomar, was like the pace of play different, or was it kind of equal to Mission Hills? Because that's probably as close as it'll get here in San Diego.
Yeah. I would say the pace was not different at all because the
Mm,
way he ran my high school team was the same way as Palomar because he knows college coaches. He coached at a college level at Palomar. So
yeah.
he took that to Mission Hills because he knew that like he wanted his girls to go to the next level in college. So he
Hmm.
knew that he had to prepare all of us for that type of pace, skill set, and all of that. So I would say definitely the pace was not so much different, I would say, but skill set wise, a lot different because at college, at JUCO, you're playing against girls way older than you sometimes who have like came from somewhere else who have like different type of work styles. And so I definitely say like high school was an easier skill set because it was especially for Mission Hills in our conference, that conference is like way easier than all the other like teams. Like all the teams there were pretty easy. And so I feel like at college level, it's a lot more detailed and more like precise things you need to do. And you have a different skill set because in high school, um, do have like some girls who are like the best player, and a lot of the girls on that team would like not be that good. Where in college, every girl on a team has like a certain type of skill that's better than you, or a different type of skill than you that you're not as good at. Or like every person in college is pretty like decent.
Yeah.
So I would say skill set was definitely the biggest one because in college it's like how do I say it? I feel like just more I don't know how to say it. It's just definitely the skill set for sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say because I've been used to the pace for a while, so skill set is definitely different because you have to do like depends on their type of defense too. Because a lot of time in college, the defense is like messy, but like it still somehow stops you.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
I know. Like, we were noticing that like it feels like you guys are wide open all the time. Like you
Mhm.
guys will have like easy lanes to the rim. Like you guys seem to be, open from deep. Is that more like your guys' offensive style of play, or just maybe the team you're playing isn't as good defensively?
I would say it's more of an offensive style play because every time we run offense, we have an open shot. Like every single time, like we could get open shots all day on all these teams, and that's like the way we're supposed to play is that because the way our team is built, someone's gonna draw more attention than somebody else.
Hmm.
But then we have so many girls on our team that draw attention, it leaves someone else's open. So like And if they go into like man for us, we are the type of team that like could just blow by you or could go 1-on-1. But if you do a zone on us, we'll draw 2 and kick out for 3. Like we have shooters, we have drivers, we have rebounders. Like that's our offensive type of play is that no matter what, we have someone open, but we also have to have a good IQ for that, a basketball IQ. Knowing who's gonna be open, whose man you're drawing, if you should take the shot or not, if it's a good shot or a bad shot. But I
Yeah.
definitely would say it's our offense. It's like gets us open a lot.
Wow. That's crazy. I didn't really realize how much has got to go through your head
Yeah,
and all
a lot
that.
goes through your head when you're playing in basketball.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like middle school. That's like the most I went. So, like that's not that competitive. Um, Speaking of having a lot go through your head, that shot, state playoffs last year up at Moore Park.
Mhm.
Walk us through that because I was watching that and that was insane. I was texting Connor. I was like, I bet you they're gonna kick it to her. She's gonna hit this game winner. He's like, nah, I think they're gonna tie it. And then there you go, like buzzer beater. How was that? How was it feeling after that? I mean, just kind of talk us through that.
Um, it was definitely a crazy feeling, like, because coming out of the timeout, we called a play, and I knew I was gonna be in the shooting spot, and I'm like, either I'm gonna shoot this shot and make it, or we're gonna just go home and all this would be for nothing. And if they give me the ball, they decide to just pass for somewhere else. Like, here's the thing that Marshall didn't tell us to shoot the ball or not. I think she
Hmm.
trusts us enough last year to make a decision of like what was gonna happen at the time. So going through the play, I come up the top, I pass it a wing, I get a flare screen. That ball coming to me, I just knew that like because my shot was like in and out that game, if I remember correctly, and just coming ball, I knew like I have to shoot the shot because there was time running low, and it might be the only shot we get. So I just knew I had to have my feet set, knowing I was gonna shoot it. So when it came to me, I turned and shot it with like full confidence I was gonna make it. And it made it. And the first thing I do, cool, makes it. Match up. They got the time
Yeah,
to put the ball back in and they could just score because you never know what's gonna happen in a basketball game. Crazy things
yeah,
happen. So other team calls a timeout and I'm just thinking to myself, cool, I made a shot to get us up. It's not over yet. The
yeah.
game's not over until the time runs out. So I'm telling myself, like, just play defense one more time. Like, you have to do this. Like, don't let your team down. Because I knew I was going to be on the player that was going to try to make the final shot because she was one of their
Hmm.
best players on their team. So I'm like, just be disciplined. Don't get a foul. So we go out. I'm really telling my teammates, like, it's not over yet. We still have one more play through it, like, get this stop. They pass the ball in, and she throws up a shot, didn't go in. Afterwards was like the best feeling ever because we just worked so hard to get to the Elite Eight, and that was just all worth it. Like, it was a crazy feeling. I still can't believe that happened.
Yeah.
I sometimes rewatch it a couple times, like this past year.
Mm.
I'm like, I don't even know how all this happened. It was just an amazing feeling. Knowing that we put so much hard work in, went so much through up and downs with each other as a team, as a player myself, that it was just paid off to get to the Elite Eight. So it was pretty good feeling for sure.
Would you say that's like the highlight of your basketball career so far?
For sure.
Yeah, yeah,
For sure. As a personal player, yes, if definitely one of my highlights of the year. As a team, it'll probably be with Mission Hills, our senior year CIF championship. That was like a team thing. But
Oh
personal
wow,
player wise, it was definitely my highlight of my year, my career for sure.
dang. Oh, I didn't know you guys won CIF. Was it D1 or open? Or
Open.
wow, dang. All right, there we go. Mission Hills, there we go. Um, so now we just gotta add another championship this year, and then you got him.
Our goal is to make it farther than we did last year. That's
Yeah,
my goal as a team. Like, I want to get back with Sequoias. in the Elite Eight. Like, I want to, because what we're going through as a team this year is a lot harder than when we went through last year because it's a lot of new girls and we have to teach them or like guide them through the way our program is. And I just want that to all be worth it in the end and just show people how much we have improved.
Yeah, I know you guys are a young team. I think Coach Lee had said something about that as well. But what makes you confident that you guys can like make a deeper run this year in the playoffs?
I think skill set wise is a lot of these girls, like anybody could go for 20 points. Like a lot of our girls can go like 20 points, 15 points. We could all get in double digit points for sure. And the way we are right now and how much we've improved just from the beginning can only show like how much more we can improve until that time. And I think we
Yeah,
could get there. And I believe in my teammates of how much they improved and I could trust them with how they play. If they just stick to their style and not try to like rush it or anything like that. And I know like they've gotten a lot better at that. Because sometimes in the beginning we would try to do too much. And now like a lot of us know like what our role is, rebounding, scoring, getting to the lane, shooting or not. And so I could trust them more often now. And I think that's what the most important thing with our team to have is trusting your teammates that they can do their job right. And that can get you pretty far.
for sure. Um, I believe this year you had like a shoulder injury. I saw last game you had like some type of tape on it.
Yeah.
How did that happen? Is that affecting you at all? What was the
Um.
diagnosis?
So in one of my games against LA Harbor, I was boxing out a post to get a rebound, and when I went to go get the rebound, our arms got tangled, and
Mm,
she pulled my shoulder like straight back.
yeah.
So, and my right shoulder, I slightly tore my labrum going into my senior year in
Mm,
high school, and I never did surgery for it. I just did PT because I was not gonna miss out my senior year of high school because I
yeah.
just put in so much work at that time. I was like, I'll just do PT. Like, let me play my senior year. And so I
Yeah.
played my senior year. I didn't really do. I just did PT the whole time, so it got back to being better. But even like now and then, before my injury again, it would still hurt sometimes because I would be like overworking it and it would be firing it up. And it's my shooting arm, so and
Mm,
my dominant hand, so I do a lot of work with it.
yeah.
So after she pulled my arm backwards, I just felt like straight like pain in my shoulder. It was just bad. I got scared. I got really scared because I knew how bad it was my going to my senior year when that happened. And I was just scared that I wasn't gonna be able to play. Because if it was hurting that bad and it was already like slightly torn, then I was scared I was gonna be like done for. And so afterwards, I just did a lot of being in the training room every single day, doing a lot of exercises for it, trying to get it back. And so my first game back from it, I'm pretty sure it was a Mount Sac game. Um, it was not too bad. It was still hurting a lot, but I just wanted to play that game because I knew it was a big game for us. And so since then, it's gotten a lot better. But when it happened, I was just like really terrified because
Yeah.
I don't want to be out for an injury like that because I know if I did tear it, then it could be a ending season like injury, and I didn't want that after coming back from last year. And I just like I put in so much work. I didn't want to be out again for that long. So, but it good thing is it's gotten better. I've still been going to trainers for it, getting it done, getting like exercises, and it's gotten a lot better. So not as much pain anymore for sure.
Yeah. That's great to hear because like shoulder injuries, those things suck. Like in my opinion, probably the worst injury you can get because there's not
Yeah,
much
it's
you can do
pretty
for it.
scary.
You
Yeah, it's
know?
very
Yeah.
scary since it was my dominant hand and everything. I do all my work
Yeah.
with my right hand.
I mean, shoot, just start shooting it left. You're good. You got it.
That's what
It
everyone
should
was
be
saying. Just
easy.
said, even my weight trainer said, just go in the game, start shooting left hands, and start shocking everybody. I'm like, all right, next practice, I'm practicing like a left hand shot.
That would be tough. Then you can just do it both. That'd be
Yeah.
sick.
Shot little jumper. That'd be
Yeah.
crazy.
Oh my goodness, that'd be tough. You just throw everybody off. Put it in the right, switch to the left.
You're
She
like
ain't
that.
gonna shoot
You're like that
that.
wasn't on the
Ah,
scout.
yeah. This is not on the scouting report. What's going on? Coach, time out. Like, come on.
That would be crazy if I did that. I can my left
Oh,
hand is so it's not coordinated at all.
hey, you have a whole off season. You got it. So
That
next
is very
year,
true.
yeah, next season, Kylee Trujillo, right and left-handed shooter. All right, there we go. All right, so we have a question on the pod here. I don't know if you've seen it. We asked Isaiah and Benji this. Who on the team would you least like to date? I guess it'd be your brother.
um, to be honest, I don't know about that answer because a lot of the girls on my team are very, very sweet.
Uh,
Like, they're probably the sweetest people. If I would have to choose, um, man, who would I choose? I have no clue.
this is a PR answer right here. You are media trained. Because Palmer gave a quick answer. That was
Well,
hilarious.
I saw his quick answer. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Um, uh, I would probably say probably Bailey. Bailey's just everywhere.
Oh, okay, okay. I didn't think about that. Okay, yeah. All
Bailey,
right.
she's just a crazy person. She's just random at the most random time. She probably I don't know. She's on random side quests. That girl is just she makes me cringe so much in practice. Oh my god, I
Yeah.
can't stand it. I don't know, probably just her. She just like
Yes, sir.
I wouldn't see her dating any of my siblings if I had one. If I had a, like it, well, yeah, she would never date my brother. Absolutely
Yeah.
not.
Is there anyone you'd be like cool with? And don't say
Who
everybody. Like,
would who would date my brother? I would say Ivory. Ivory's a very sweet girl. She's very
Valid.
funny.
That's cool. Heck
But
yeah.
I love all my teammates. There's no slander. It was very hard to pick one.
I'm cutting that out. I'm not putting that in there.
Oh wow. That'd
That's
be
funny.
crazy.
Oh, by the way, how's what's her name? She got her last game. Luciana.
Lou. Luciana.
Yeah. How's she doing?
Um, she's doing better. I asked her about it today. She said like it just feels very tight, and so I'm just praying and hoping for a recovery as quick as possible. Um, she's gone through too much to like end it right now. Even though she's just a freshman, like I want to see her play with me throughout this whole season. Like she's improved too a lot. Um, but she said that it's just like definitely bothering her.
Hmm.
But we'll just have to see what happens and hope for the best. Definitely will be praying for her as much as possible.
Yeah, no doubt.
But
Prayers up.
she
Yeah.
yeah, she didn't let it get to her though. She was still very cheerful like today. And that's the good thing about Lou. Like she's always a cheerful girl. Like she's
Yeah.
very cheerful. So I just hope she gets better for sure.
Yeah, no doubt. Um, do you watch basketball at all, NBA or any other sport?
Yeah, I've been watching recently football. Been watching
Okay,
football recently. Yeah.
okay. We're gonna have to get into that. But no doubt. Um, NBA at all or no?
Yeah, I watch Golden State. That's like my team. Like
That's your team.
Curry is just a great shooter. Like he's one of my favorite players. Like my favorite player of all time for sure. Like I just like watching him like be able to handle the ball, crazy passes, crazy shots. First of all, oh my
Yeah.
god, insane. But I definitely watch Golden State a lot.
Okay. Who's your like Mount Rushmore top four of all time? And is Curry the best point guard in your opinion ever?
Oh, um, my top four, I would say I don't want to put it as an order though. I'm just gonna say my top four in general: Curry,
Okay.
Kobe, Dennis Rodman,
Mm.
My fourth one, probably Michael Jordan for sure. Like he changed the game. Like I've watched his documentary so many times, The Last Dance. Like I watched that
Yeah,
documentary so many times. Like I just love it so much. Everything that was going behind it, like the scenes and what he was thinking about and everything.
yeah. So no Braun top four.
LeBron?
No Braun top four.
Hell no.
Hey, let's go.
Hell no.
Let's
He is not my
go.
top four.
Yeah, let's finally. Yes. Okay. I can't stand him
I
personally.
can't either. I can't say him
Yes.
either.
Yes. Okay.
He's too old. He needs to leave.
Yeah. He's got to go. Yeah, to the retirement home immediately. Yeah, he's got to go.
For sure.
Yes. That's funny because Palomar was like, he's one, no doubt. He called him his king. I was like,
Oh
dang,
my
okay.
god. Of course he did. He's not.
Dang, okay, hot take.
That's
LeBron
that's definitely a
James,
hot
not
take.
top
On
four. Yeah,
every single time I talk about this, like who's your best player? Stephen Curry. LeBron's
yeah.
better. Shut up. Leave me alone. I've heard about it enough.
Hey, clip that because that's gonna start some conversation right there, no doubt. Yeah,
Everyone now tomorrow everyone will be asking me like, "Oh, you think LeBron's not the best player, huh?" I'm like,
yeah,
write me. He's not. He is a good player. That's the thing. When I don't put him as a top four, I'm not saying he's like the worst player ever. He's a good player. A lot of the players
yeah,
in the NBA, they're obviously in the NBA for a damn reason. They're all good players. He's
yeah,
just not my top four.
yeah. Do you think
Am
he's
I
a
the four?
product of like the team around him, like his teammates and everything?
Mm, I don't know. First off, I just think age is getting to him. Prime Braun was crazy though.
Yeah,
Like just watching, like seeing so many highlights from when he was younger, definitely insane. Obviously, everyone was better when they're younger.
yeah, no doubt. Yeah. All right. So you mentioned you watch the NFL. First, who's your team, and then give us your Super Bowl pick since it's down to the last four.
Oh, I already know. My team's the Seahawks, and I need them to win the damn whole thing.
Oh my
They
goodness.
gave the 40, what was it? The 49ers PTA. They whooped them. Whooped them.
They did. They had their number. They whooped them.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot.
I love Seahawks. Like my brother actually just got me a jersey for my birthday. A Seahawks
Yeah.
jersey. Yeah.
Which player is it? JSN?
Let me go grab it. It's somewhere in my corner. Give me a
Yeah.
second. It is. Oh my god. And here's the thing, I'm not gonna lie, I am horrible with names and remembering names. But
Okay.
so you might have to tell me who it is because I forgot who it was.
Yeah, JSN.
Yeah. When my brother
Jackson.
got me this
Yeah.
for my birthday, props to him.
Hey, that's fire. It's a new one too. That's clean. I like
Very
that.
nice. I'm be wearing that for the Super Bowl.
You're calling. Okay. All right. I don't know about that. Y'all gonna play the Rams.
I know.
Uh,
Please. I hope they win.
Dang. We're gonna have to put like a bet on that. Are the Seahawks gonna win it? Let's see. Yeah.
At least get to the Super Bowl.
You'd be able to say more than I can. All right. I'm a diehard Charger fan, so
Oh, I've
it's
seen, I know.
it's right. Yeah. It's rough out here, unfortunately.
My grandpa's a Chargers fan too, and we make fun of him
Yeah.
every single day.
Yeah, it's every day. Like I can't get away from it. And like I have it tatted on me and everything. Like, yeah, I can't.
That's
Uh,
crazy.
it's all good. It, I'm saying it right now. Next year's our year. Calling it right now.
Sure. We'll see about that.
All right. All right. We got another hater in the building. There we go. All right. Well, I think that's all I got. Appreciate you coming on here. This has been another episode of Boot Talk. Kylie, thank you so much for coming on, taking the time out of your day. Make sure you follow her on Instagram down below. Follow us on Instagram, booth_talk_, and it should be up Tuesday, I believe. So tomorrow.
All right.
But yeah, that'll be it. Thank you again, and we will see you guys next time.
Thank you.